In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Today, you are not just watching a video. You are walking back into the very beginning of human history. A time when the earth is young, when mankind is few, and when the legacy of truth and misguidance begins to unfold. If you love Allah and His Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, help this message reach further, like and subscribe. Adam Alaihis Salam has returned to his Lord. The father of humanity is buried. The dust of the earth covers the first man who was once honored by angels. The story does not end with him. It begins. The world now shifts. A new responsibility is placed on a man of piety and truth. His name is Sheeth Alaihis Salam, known in some languages as Seth, a noble son of Adam, a man whose righteousness echoes through a darkening world. Sheeth Alaihis Salam lives in the mountains. He is obedient, pure. He learns from his father, holds fast to Tawheed, and reminds others to do the same. He calls his people to remember the promise of Allah, the deception of Shaytan, and the path of salvation. But far from him, in the valleys, another legacy begins. Qabil, the son who killed his own brother. He walks away with a heart hardened. He settles with his descendants in the flatlands. He builds a separate society, a society that slowly forgets. Forgetfulness becomes heedlessness. Heedlessness becomes rebellion. And rebellion becomes a new lifestyle, a culture. Allah commands Sheeth Alaihis Salam and his followers not to mix with the people of Qabil. The Sharia at that time forbids intermingling. It is a barrier, a divine protection. One community remains upon righteousness. The other begins to drift into darkness. But Shaytan is not done. He waits. He plans. And he strikes where the soul is weakest. Allah tells us in Surah Al-Isra, Shaytan makes a vow. I will mislead them. I will arouse in them desires. Shaytan uses his voice. The Mufassirin say this voice includes music. Sounds never heard before, on earth, begin to rise. He enters the people of Qabil, disguised as a man. Handsome, clever. A defector, he claims. He seeks employment. He earns trust. And slowly, he introduces sound. Rhythms. Beats. Metal striking stone. Wind blown through reeds. Drums. The birth of musical instruments. Curiosity becomes entertainment. Entertainment becomes obsession. And obsession becomes addiction. They gather around him, week after week. A night is set aside, Saturday night. Music fills the air, and with it, temptation follows. Women from Qabil's descendants adorn themselves, beautify themselves, display themselves. Tabarruj is born. The very act warned against in Surah Al-Ahzab. Shaytan watches, and he smiles. From the mountains, some youth of Sheeth Alaihis Salam begin to question. Why are we separated? Why can't we see our cousins? What's the harm? Doubt is planted, and it grows. A few descend, just to observe, just to see. But what they witness mesmerizes them. The music, the beauty, the lights, the laughter. They return. But they are not the same. Their words are different, their hearts disturbed. And when they speak to their peers, they say, "You don't know what you're missing." Soon, more descend, and the divide breaks. This is how the first corruption spreads among mankind. Through sound, through desire, through disobedience, music, adornment, free mixing. These open the door to the first instances of zina. The noble line of Sheeth weeps. Sheeth Alaihis Salam warns them. But some have tasted the other life, and they cannot let go. Today, the same tactics of Shaytan are recycled. The same voices, the same distractions. What is music, if not the same beat Shaytan crafted long ago? Who controls your fingers when they tap to a rhythm? Who moves your head when the melody hits just right? Who leads your heart when the lyrics speak to your desire? Shaytan does not need to be seen. He only needs to be obeyed. He whispers, "You need this to feel good." But Allah says, "Allah bidikrillahi tatma'inul qulub." Verily, In the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Brothers and sisters, nothing has changed. The same sins still seduce. The same desires still pull. But the same Lord still forgives. Allah tells us in Surah Ali Imran, those who commit immorality or wrong themselves, but remember Allah and seek forgiveness for their sins. Allah promises paradise for them. This is not just history. This is a warning, a mirror. How many of us know the truth but flirt with falsehood? How many defend sins under the veil of progress? How many ignore the flames until they feel the fire? A heart not protected will eventually fall. A soul not disciplined will eventually follow. But a soul that turns to Allah is never too far gone. The month of Ramadan is a month of return, a month of clarity, a month of escape from Shaytan. Use it. If you are struggling with music, lower your volume and raise your hands. If you are addicted to desire, fast with sincerity. If you are distant from Allah, turn back with tears. No sin is greater than the mercy of Allah, but no habit will break until you want it broken. Don't wait for death to purify you. Purify yourself now. Don't wait for pain to make you raise your hands. Raise them now, while you still have strength. The story of Sheeth Alaihis Salam is not about the past. It is about the future. Your future. Protect your soul. Guard your heart. Return to your Lord. May Allah protect us from the traps of Shaytan. May He make us of those who remember. And may He unite us with the righteous in Jannah. Let this story touch more hearts like, and share if it moved yours. May Allah protect us from the torment of the grave, and bless us with a good ending. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Islamic stories like this.